warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, the honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sherlly and I'm from Al Muslim Junior High School. Today, I'm going to tell you a story entitled Ande Ande Lumut. Have you ever heard about Ande Ande Lumut? It's a magnificent story and I am here to tell you. So, don't go anywhere and enjoy. Of course, every story starts with once upon a time. In East Java, there's the two kingdoms, Kediri and Jenggala. The kingdoms were once united under Kahuripan Kingdom. To avoid war, the kingdoms decided to reunite through a marriage of the king's children. They were Raden Panji Asmarabangun and Dewi Sekartaji. One day, Jenggala was attacked by a large number of people. When the war broke out, Dewi Sekartaji ran away and hid out in a desolate village. There, she met a wealthy widow called Nyai Intan. Nyai Intan had three beautiful daughters, Klanting Abang, Klanting Ijo, and Klanting Biru. Then, Nyai Intan took Dewi Sekartaji as one of her daughters and gave her a name, Klanting Kuning. Klanting Kuning was more like a servant than a child. Nyai Intan and her three daughters often scolded her and treated her badly. In the meantime, in Jenggala, Raden Panji Asmarabangun decided to look for his wife. In one afternoon, a soldier came up to him. He said that he saw a girl that looked like the princess, but he was not sure that it was her because she was only a village girl who worked for a rich widow. In the next few days, Raden Panji Asmarabangun decided to go to Dadapan, a village that is not far from where Klanting Kuning lived. Under the name of Ande Ande Lumut, Raden Panji Asmarabangun stayed in the modest house of an old widow called Mbak Rondo. Soon, he announced that he was looking for a wife. Klanting Abang and her two sisters were delighted to hear that. They dressed up as beautiful as possible to win their prince's heart. On the due day, the girls seemed ready. Klanting Kuning came up to them, but Klanting Abang and her sisters refused. They told her to go away and do the laundries instead. So, Klanting Kuning took the dirty pile of clothes and went to a nearby river. She did not want to go to the contest because she loved her husband so much. Suddenly, a bird approached her. It talked like a human and had a whip on its feet. The bird told Klanting Kuning that she must go to the contest because there she will meet her husband. The bird offered her a whip. Klanting Kuning rushed back home and dressed up for the contest. By that time, Nyai Intan and her daughters reached the riverbank of Bengawan Solo River. But they could not get across because the river was deep and wide. Suddenly, a giant crab floated upon the stream. It was Yuyu Kangkang. Yuyu Kangkang will help them, but in one condition. They should kiss him. So, they kissed him. Then, Yuyu Kangkang told them to cut on his back, and he will help them cross the river. Not long afterwards, Klanting Kuning showed up on the riverbank. Yuyu Kangkang said the same thing, but Klanting Kuning refused because she has a husband. So, she lashed her whip on the stream. Yuyu Kangkang said to cut on his back. Then, Yuyu Kangkang helped Klanting Kuning to cross the river, even to Dadapan village. In Mbak Rondo's house, every girl showed off their beauties. Nyai Intan got on her knees before the prince. Nyai Intan said, "Please take my daughter, prince. They are beautiful." But Ande Ande Lumut wasn't impressed by any of her daughters. Instead, Ande Ande Lumut commanded the guards to take the lady in the yellow dress. Nyai Intan and her daughters were surprised because it was Klanting Kuning. Then, Ande Ande Lumut told Klanting Kuning the truth, that he was Raden Panji Asmarabangun. Then, They got back to the palace and lived happily ever after. The end. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum.